Alright guys, BLM here back with more Disco Elysium. It is it the next day? Yeah, it was yesterday, right? Now record. Yeah, it's around noon. I literally just went out to get lunch, came back, and we're recording here again. I will be eating because I am obviously a massive professional. But, yeah, I mean, I don't even know what we're doing in the game, if to be honest. What are we supposed to be doing right now? We did that though, right? Oh yeah, we should go back to, what's his face? To this guy and tell him about, what's her face? I don't remember the character's name. Sylvie. Actually, while we're also here, I might as well, listen to, RGB.
You're feisty today. You're really going for it. Alright.
Yeah. Streamed last night. What fun.
Hannah talks to Xavier and lets him know that Derek and Claire are trying to flip the votes.
We're clear today.
Xavier's kind of like, oh, come on. Get your people in line. I've got Alyssa locked in. And it's like, Xavier, you don't know this because you're not an active enough player, but Tiffany actually is the one that kept Alyssa locked in yesterday while you were hanging out all day. She was running around thinking she wanted to stay until Tiff talked to her.
Yeah, and also, like, okay, how difficult is it to keep Alyssa
Wow, we only have 3.
versus, you know, Derek X and Claire? Not saying that Alyssa is not a smart, capable player, because I do think she is.
What about the bird?
But Alyssa, like, the only person she really fully trusts in the house is Xavier. So when she wins HOH, she's not got her, like, she's not thinking at the level that Derek X is thinking at, you know, where he's, like, really trying to
I assure
see.
you
So,
it was him.
alright, Xavier.
Hannah says, well, don't worry, worst case scenario, we can force a tie. Now, this is what she had talked about the night before, where she can vote to evict Hannah or Brittany, and Tiffany can vote to keep Brittany with Derek X and Claire and Ozza. So it would be a 4-4 tie, and Kylan would break the tie to evict Brittany.
So sad if he had to do that. I want to see that happen just to see Tyler and be like, are you kidding me? I think it would be hilarious.
It would be partially his fault.
Well, it would be honestly entirely his fault. But yeah, it's like such a good...
Yeah. Some nominations.
I can't believe it. I was so sure it was Sylvie. Even worse, I thought she was trying to send me a message. Symbol of hope.
So Xavier goes to talk to Tiffany, and this was actually, in my opinion, the most interesting conversation of the day.
Perhaps this is why you broke
he's
it.
basically like, what's going on with this split?
Did she say anything else
Tiffany
about me?
downplays it. She's like, it's
Did she say anything about me?
Just some people doing some things. He's campaigning really well, and so, people are hearing it out, but don't worry about it. Like,
Really?
Claire will go with the house.
I should give her a call then.
Her and Derek, they'll do what's, it's what the house.
Thanks,
They don't want to
I guess.
split the vote or anything. They don't want to split houses.
Is there anything else you want
They're
to
like,
or...
let's draw a line, but they want to go with the majority. That's why it's important for Kai. Kai's the one who screwed it up, really. It's all Kai's fault. He just needs to be more active and more firm about wanting Brittany to go. And Xavier has been kind of just like I said, just kind of chilling. Hannah keeps coming to him. Tiffany keeps coming to him. They're both saying,
We were
please,
supposed to hope
take
that
out
you
my
got
partner.
an expensive
Take out
jewel,
my,
or at least
my
a
person,
soul
my call.
in it for you. If you
Let's pause the
deliver
podcast. I'm tired to listen to it while also eating, while also playing the game, so.
Yes. Yes. Another. Yes.
Alright, I guess we're good. Oh, we have a point? What should we go for? I guess? I don't know. Oh shit. No, wait, why is this like frozen? There we go. What the fuck? Let's do perception actually. What is this? Oh, it's just a thing. Actually, is the woman that's upstairs, does she have anything else to say? Kind of forgot about her until just now.
The door is closed. Still, the lieutenant gives you a quick glance. Still, this door.
Well, this one, nothing. Like, is there anything to see in there?
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie. The blades come squeaking to. The lights are on.
Alright. Oh, did it put on the necktie already?
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. What do you mean?
What?
This is the damage. How would you do that? What are you even trying
I did
to
93%?
You
And
see
I
some
failed?
lights shimmering outside, but it's difficult to make.
That's some bullshit. Wow, that's really some bullshit. Wow, I can't believe that. How the fuck did I fail in 97%? And obviously that still means that there's 3% failure, but still. Oh, is it nighttime now? Fuck. Why won't it? There.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul. Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside, through a PA system, by other people. Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment. You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? You would need another copy of the tape first. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Can I talk to that guy?
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
I really do love like the tone of this game though.
Your body is ready, sire.
Oh. What? Oh.
Yes?
Oh, not what I meant to do.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's call. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garancy Kubek. Please, it's not funny. The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. He smiles and bangs his leg against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots. It's almost like music, especially with the sound.
Okay.
You see a heavy steel door with the cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. This old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted maybe. It leads to a side building, adjacent to this one. The old building next to this, half ruined. Whatever is behind it must be older. The door does not budge.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? It is quite pretty. I suppose we could look into it as a side investigation. If you say so, Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Can I help you? Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frick warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so... Yes?
Okay. Yeah, I actually, like, really don't even know what we're actually doing here. It takes a while to load, doesn't it? What else do they have? Should we talk to them again?
Pig, do you have any idea how fucking stupid that sounds? Kuno's cruising this bitch on the town, and the bitch comes back griefing to the Kuno. What is up with that?
Wait, what?
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. What? You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Fuck me? Please leave the rage you have.
Nothing you can say.
I think I fucked up. I died, didn't I? Shit. Fuck, where was my last save? It's probably at the beginning of the episode.
Genre for...
Shit. God damn it, it is. That's annoying. To be fair, we didn't really do that much. So we'll redo this conversation. I'll tell them about Sylvie, and then we'll just go into the back, and then yeah, we actually didn't really do that much. Not much of importance, at least. So I guess we should still go upstairs though to pick up some of that stuff. Oh, this really takes forever to load. Oh, fuck.
Wait, what? Yes, the bird. You broke... Why on earth?
I assure you it was...
I can't...
Attend.
All right. Did she say anything else? About me, you know, really? Thanks, I guess.
We were sort of hoping.
No, I put in the perception, right? I do wish the auto-save system was better. I wish it auto-saved like once you left the area or whatever. Like, that would be nice.
Kim, the man where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe.
Oh, it is new.
Smells of vomit in the air.
I can see that.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. You switch what you have in your hand, the blade, the lights are on. Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Probably not. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there. As you slowly abort, you clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Yeah, there is where to even begin. There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. Don't be scared. It's only your face. Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have what does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive, for now. It belongs in the new, the 3rd decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume la Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that.
so. That was my lunch.
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust the clip is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. Sometimes you like to add finger pistols to the mix, because, unlike Guillaume Le Million, you are a police officer. It's your nifty little way to say, I'm armed and dangerous. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression, looking good on you, or anyone. 2 decades, if the calendar is to be trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to.
Pawn in the game.
Maybe.
This is why you should do this, X. Here is lots of reasons and arguments that you can use against us later when we change our minds. And so he's just been like, I think I'm about to win this game. And then Tiffany finally woke up and was like, wait, I don't want X to just win this game. And X is like, no take backsies. Dude, you already said.
He's like, hold on. Yeah, he's like, hold on. You told me something completely different yesterday, talking about, because she said she wants Claire to win HOH, and he said, yesterday in the shower, you told me that you wanted her out, and Tiffany was like, oh, I said that out of fear, and I try not to speak out of fear, but things change so quickly.
She says, you know, things change in the game.
I love her. She's perfect.
From one morning to another. Yes. So really what this is that, like, Tiffany's like, no, look, in a moment of fear, I decided to give up the reins of this game to you. I get that, but I want it back. And Xavier's like, no, hold on, no, we're doing this thing. And so basically he's like, I need to take the shot at Derek next week. She's like, yes, I know you do, which is why you can't win HOH next week. And he's like, yeah, wait, can't? What do you mean? No, you mean why I need to win the HOH, right? Because basically what I would do, I'd put you and Claire up on the block, and then I'd backdoor the X. And she's like, no, that's why you can't win. That's why Claire needs to win. He's like, but you said Claire needs to go. No, things change. Somebody not you needs to win. And wait, you're not gonna put me up on the block. I would go home. He's like, what are you talking about? You wouldn't go home. They go into a whole thing of how she wouldn't go home. Okay, fine, I wouldn't go home, but don't put me on the block.
Well, can I just interject really quick and say I have in big bold letters in my notes. I've been thinking a lot about what you guys were talking about on the round table on Tuesday, because I love Tiffany. And I was thinking about, if Tiffany had her way and was working with the people, like if the cookout was not a thing, and if Tiffany had gone with what she was going to be doing in the first
by other people. Who is mistakenly identified
few weeks of the game, she would be able to control this flow of information in the way of like what we saw Anthony do in Big Brother Canada 7. Like she would be able to change her mind, and everybody would say, like she would say jump, and everybody around her would say how high, because of the makeup of the people around her. But because her
from a distant sunset, a stage light.
One of her closest allies is someone like Xavier, who is the biggest threat to win the game at this point, who is very smart, who knows exactly what he's doing, and he is not going to just let her change her mind like this, because he has the wherewithal and the ability. Like, this is what we saw Derek do. He took out everybody who had any sort of ability to see what he was doing right away. That's why, like all of these people left pre-jury, and then we were left at the end with like Beast Mode Cowboy and Cody. But if Tiffany would have done that at the beginning, like maybe she was on her way to doing, she wouldn't be having so much trouble right now, and this conversations like these would not be happening. So I think that it's just really nice to see Tiffany, not nice, because I love her and I want her to win, but it's so interesting to see what she's made of and see her sparring back and forth with the other best player in the house, because in my eyes, they're the two best players in the house at this point. Kylan was had the ability, but where has that person gone? Nobody knows. So I just
why is this like being shit?
think that like this conversation is what Big Brother is about.
I'm not even using my
in my eyes. No.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And it really is. This is a sort of, it's not like the battle for control, because whoever wins this kind like nobody wins this conversation. Basically, this conversation is, can I get my opponent to back down and let me win?
Oh, so once these are finished, they're like
at least
locked
let me
in.
win control of the house
Unless
right
you
now.
use skill points to get
And
rid of
neither of
them,
them is willing to do it. So this battle is ultimately
I
just
didn't
two
realize
people sort of recognizing like this is dangerous, which is why I actually like I don't love it from either of their perspectives how hard they pushed, but especially Xavier, because you don't want to let Tiffany know you're against her. Tiffany is not somebody that you want to have on. She's not a good enemy to have. And I think that
you don't want her on her heels.
Exactly. I think all Xavier needs to do is be like, you know what, Tiffany, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe I shouldn't go out. Maybe I shouldn't go for this HOH. Oh, whoops, I won the HOH. And she'll be pissed off, but you'll have the HOH at that point. And then, what am I going to do now? I guess I have to go after Derek. Sorry, Tiffany. And like, just wait until you have the power.
And Xavier does not see or doesn't know how to do what he needs to do in this moment, which is he has Tiffany on her heels. All he has to do is go to Ozma and DF. They already want Tiff out right away. He's got Kyland. He has all of the tools he needs. And he honestly, Hannah is more loyal to Tiff, but Hannah is very close to Xavier as well. And if he starts really, really, really putting in the work, he can get Hannah away from Tiffany. I absolutely think that he has the relationship with her to make that happen. But
next episode,
he's unwilling to put in that work, right? Like he's so passive.
Yeah, he has been putting in more work as time goes on, and I'm very, I'm liking what I'm seeing from him. I think that he is slowly turning on, the gears. He's starting to put this work in. But the problem is that I think that Tiffany is seeing it happen and being like,
It reminds me, what it reminds me of? Last season, that 1 week where Tyler pulled Enzo in and Cody was like, what is happening? Hold on. What is happening?
Yeah.
And had to firmly reinstate himself with an HOH win. So if Tiff can win this next HOH and really